Hello everyone, welcome back. What we're going to do now, we're going to have our craft activity, and our craft activity for today is related to the story that we heard yesterday at the end of the class about the invisible strings that tie our hearts with the hearts of everybody else that we love, no matter how far or close they are to us at any moment of time. Okay, so what I sent you yesterday was that online board where we could make the strings that tie you with your classmates together to make them visible. And today we're going to do a little craft that you can later display on your wall or your fridge, wherever you want. To keep in one place a reminder of many different strings which are, although invisible, still present in your heart. Okay, so for this craft that we're going to do today, you're not going to need many things. It's very simple. We're going to need to cut out some hearts. So I sent a document to your parents. You can print it and cut out the hearts from there, but also you can make together with me. Okay, so what I'm making here, this is without using the cards that I sent to be printed out. So what you're going to need a bit larger piece of paper, depending on how many hearts you want to make. One can be enough, but you can also have 2 or 3 or 4, as many as you want, basically. You're going to need a pair of scissors, some markers. If the paper that you have is white, then you're going to need something to color the paper. It could be crayons or even better, color pencils. Okay, but don't color with markers because that's going to ruin the paper. And then for making those strings and connecting the hearts, you're going to need definitely string or yarn. If you have, the fishing kind, which is see-through, that would be amazing. If you don't, that's okay. This one will do. And ideally you will have a hole punch to put the string through the hole, but if you don't have a hole punch, I'm going to show you how to do it with the masking tape. Okay, so super easy. So what we want to do first, we want to cut out those hearts. Now because this is a craft and this is something that we're going to put on display and hopefully keep for a while, we want to make it look very nice, pretty, and neat. Yeah, so one of the ways to make our things neat is to try to make them, if possible, nice and symmetrical. Yeah, we were talking a lot about symmetry in our math lessons, so we're going to use symmetry here. Okay, so I have this paper, which I love because it's fun. 2 different colors and 2 different sides. If you want to buy it, I think it's called papel divertido. So what I'm going to do with this paper is that first I'm going to fold it in half. I'm going to make 2 large symmetrical rectangles. Okay, so I want to make sure that this is right in the middle. Okay, and then I'm going to fold again. So this end to the middle, and I press. So this is what I get, and I'm going to do the same here. Now with this done like this, I think the hearts I'm going to get are going to be pretty big. Okay, so like this. Yeah, what I have now is this. Okay, so what I'm going to do is on these edges here, these are going to be halves of hearts. So here I'm going to take a pencil and draw 1/2 of the heart. And what is good is that even if I make a mistake, I'm first drawing, so I can just rub it out and try again. Okay, so you see, this is the first heart, the first half that I made. And then when I cut, I'm just going to cut along this line and I'm going to get the heart shape. Now, I'm going to try to make each of these a little bit different. Okay, so they're different sizes, different types of hearts. okay? And then I'm going to cut them out. Okay, so let's see. So this is good for practicing symmetry. Okay, so look, I drew on both sides. I basically could have drawn on just one and then cut this and this together, but I'm not going to do that. I draw different halves on different parts of paper because I want to have more different sized hearts. Okay, so now I'm going to take scissors, cut them out. So what's important is that you do this nicely, slowly and carefully, following the line. Okay, we are talking about people that we love, so we need to do this with a lot of love. Okay, so look, my first heart is kind of tiny, it's not that big. Let's see what the next will be like. So I'm going to play some music. Okay, so nicely and carefully. Okay, let's open this one. Oh, this is a very pretty one. I love the shape of this heart. So imagine that when you finish doing your craft, that you can take a picture and send that picture to people that you dedicated a heart to. So you want it to look as pretty as possible when they see it. Okay, so now I'm going to cut the other half. And I like that these hearts are all going to be a little bit different because all the people are a little bit different too. Ta-da! Okay, so I have 2 more to go. Of course, if you have plain white paper that you need to color, please first color it in. I think it's better to first color and then cut. But then again, as you wish, because this is craft. And we are relaxing and enjoying. Okay, so these are the hearts that I cut out. Yeah, I have, how many? I have 6 of them here. And you see I have here, you can keep this and use it as a stencil. Stencil is when you have a cutout shape. So for example, you have it like this, and then you can hold it firm on some kind of surface and then use maybe a crayon or something or a chalk to draw a heart shape on a surface. So maybe a chalk on the cement, on the pavement in front of your building, or if you want to decorate a notebook, yeah, you can use this as a stencil. Okay, so what is our next step? You take one of these hearts, I'm going to take this big one, and you write your name. Now I'm going to use color black because I think that's the one which is going to be seen best over this red. So I'm going to write my name. I'm going to write just Ivana because that's how my friends and family call me. They don't call me Miss. Okay. And then on these different hearts, I'm going to write different people that I feel that I'm connected to, yeah, that there are strings between my heart and their hearts. So I'm not going to, right now, I'm not going to write individually their names. I'm going to write them as group of people, yeah. But you, when you do your own, feel free to take a heart, a separate heart for each person, okay? So I'm going to write first, students, because I miss my students, I miss my class, and I feel that, we're connected, although we don't see each other very much. Then here I'm going to write my family. Yeah, so just I'm going to do like one, but of course you can do separate for grandpa, grandma, aunt, uncle, cousins, as you wish. Here I'm going to write my friends. Yeah. Here I'm going to write other teachers who work at our school. And here on this last one that I've prepared, I'm going to write bunny. Because I have a bunny who doesn't live with me and I miss it very much and I love it very much. Okay, so what we're going to do next is this. We're now going to connect all these hearts, okay? So I said I'm going to show you a few different ways. First, you're going to need this string. Now, you can make this string as long as you want, okay? But keep in mind where you're going to place your craft, okay? If you're going to place it on the wall, you might have more space, so you can make the string longer. But if the space where you're going to put it is not so big, then maybe you can use a shorter string. Now, if you have a hole punch, you can try and make a few holes around the edges of your heart. Oh no. But you need to be very careful because I didn't put well. Okay, so your heart is the only one that's going to need a few holes and the other hearts are going to need just one. But don't worry, I remember that I told you that I'm going to show you how to do it if you don't have a hole punch. Okay, so here's me. So I'm going to take this string, put it through the hole, and tie a knot twice. But what's the thing is that when you tie that knot, you need to really tie it, but you need to do it gently, because if you do it too suddenly, you might break the paper. Yeah, so do it nicely. And then how you like it, if you like this little piece sticking out, you can leave it like that, or you can cut it off. So I think I'm going to cut it off a little bit and leave a little bit. And then on the other end of the string, you did the same thing with another heart. So again, make sure that you tie the knot, but do that nicely and gently so you don't break the paper. Yeah. So here is one string connecting my heart to my bunny's heart. Okay. Now I'm not going to do this right now for the rest of these. I'm going to do that later so I can show you in class tomorrow. I don't want to make this video too long, showing you the things you've already seen. Now I'm going to use this one to show you how to do it with tape. With tape is super easy. You're just going to need two pieces of any sticky tape. So I have masking tape. You can use Scotch tape if that's what you have at home. So I have here this heart, friends. So you take the string, put it here, stick, press well, then put it on the back of your heart, another piece of string, stick and press well, and ta-da! So you see, for now I have only 2 hearts, but I'm going to add some more. So let me see if my magnets can help me here. So I put it on display. Okay, so you can later decide where you're going to leave this. Okay, so look, you can then, if you want, you can do it. You can leave the hearts falling down. Or if you want, oopsie, you can use some sticky tape or sticky gum and have the hearts going in different sides, in different directions, as you wish. Okay, so I'm going to keep on adding the strings to my heart, and I can't wait to see the result of your work tomorrow in class. Guys, have a good rest of the day, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. Bye bye.